I'm back. So this video is a little removal, prep and tip application video. So I've got my dust collector out. This isn't great. I do need a new one, a more powerful one. Any recommendations, comment below. So I'm using my Kuku electric file with my woabow 4-course drill bit. Now I have sped this video up a little bit, but I was doing it slowly because I was going to do it in real time. But it's quite a long video, so. But it does remove really quickly. So yeah, you can see I'm literally getting that all down because I'm going to do a redesign. Do a redesign on this hand. I've done my other hand already, so you will have a sneak peek at what's going on there. And also you will have seen it in the thumbnail anyway, in the next video. So yeah, I'm just removing the bulk, and as I say, I was doing this slowly for real-time purposes, but this actually does remove acrylic really quickly. I'm just really lightly using it around that cuticle area, and then the tiniest amount of pressure to take off the bulk further down the nail. While I'm doing it as well, so like if I'm working on the cuticle area, I'm using the very tip. If I'm working on the centre of the nail, I'm using the centre of the drill bit, and then the back of it for the back of the nail. So this is a diamond cuticle bit, and I am pushing back the cuticle, removing any dead skin on the nail plate and dead skin from the cuticle area at the same time. You can also use this to go over the nail plate and etch it. So I am cheating and using one drill bit to do 3 different jobs here. So I did it in forward first, and then I flipped it into reverse, and I'm coming down the other side of that nail. So I have already off camera pushed my cuticles back before I did that. This is just giving it an extra little push. I'm not like applying any pressure. I'm not vigorously pushing at that cuticle. Just a slight bit of pressure to push it back so that you can get that cuticle skin that's stuck to the nail plate off. So going in, giving them a good dust, making sure that there is no shiny bits, and that's me just checking there, and I just see a few shiny bits, and all I'm going to do is come in with my normal file, which is a 180, and I'm just etching those last little bits of shine that my diamond cuticle bit didn't quite get. So obviously those diamond cuticle bits are perfectly safe to use on skin and on natural nail, but I wouldn't really recommend using them on acrylic, as I think the acrylic can blunt them slightly. So I've used my CJP prep spray on the nails, and again giving them another good scrub and clean. This also dehydrates the nail slightly. These are the tips that I love to use, and these are just from eBay. They're actually perfect. I love them. These are my now go-to tips, regardless of length, size that you need. So I'm going to show you my application with these. So as you can see, I don't turn my tip over. I keep it the right way, and I go underneath with my glue. Then I take my finger as horizontal. Is that the right horizontal? Vertical? I can't remember. Whatever. Straight. As straight as possible. It's horizontal, isn't it? Horizontal. as possible, and also my tip as horizontal as possible. Press that on, hold for a few seconds, and then nip those wings in. These are wellless, they are pre-pinched as well. So then again, just pinching those wings in there. They're an amazing length, aren't they? They really are amazing. Imagine having nails that friggin' length. No way. So again, holding it normal, coming under the tip with the brush and glue, getting my finger as straight as possible, supporting it with my thumb, pressing that nail on for a few seconds, holding. This is incandescent shine glue, and it's the best glue I've ever used. It's the only glue I've ever used that. I've been using this a long time now. My lid's never stuck. Do you know what I mean? Like sometimes you get glues that just seal, the lid seals. This has never happened with this. It's brilliant glue, and it does dry quickly as well. So I'm coming in with my not my cuticle nippers, my nail clippers, because I've broken my normal clippers. So what I'm doing is I'm measuring with my other thumb to get the same length, snipping one side and then snipping the other. So I'm going to show you this on the thumb and my index finger, and then I'll do the rest off camera, I think. So just measure that index finger again. These are the shortest nails I have ever had, guys. Oh, itty bitty nails. They're almost like my mum's. My mum has them really short, and I call them pointless nails, because literally they're tiny. Tiny, tiny, tiny. Like a tiniest little tip, part of the tip left. Tiny bit. So I'm just filing in my wings there and making sure that the nail tip is straight with a nail bed underneath. And then I'm just giving those sides a slight bit more of a taper. And then I'm taking, this is a 100 grit file, but you don't even need a 100 grit file on a nail tip. It's just what I picked up. It was right there beside me, so I just used it. So yeah, again, filing underneath to make sure that that's straight with the nail bed, the sides of the nail beds, and straightening that free edge up, checking my angles on it just like I would once the acrylic application was done, looking at it from a front view and just making sure it's straight. I know some people don't like to get this perfect, but I like to get it as close to what I want as possible. So I will faff with my tip filing a little bit. So I must show you this on all 5 of the nails. The only nail I didn't tip was my little fingernail. Oh no, I don't. I've done it off camera. So I'm coming in with my 180 sanding band on my, is it called a mandrel bit? My mind is so blank tonight. It is 11 PM though. So normally I would etch the tip of my sanding band on a normal file, which is what I was just showing you there, but I have already done that. So, and I'm just taking my 180 sanding band on the tip, and I am thinning that tip and etching that tip. This was a neat little trick showed to me by Mary Wormold at my incandescent shine training. So as you can see, that has a lip, and on the thumb I've taken that lip practically away without making it too thin that you actually take the tip off. Making sure I blend in the wings as well. It's an actual game changer, I think. It really is a game changer to do this. It really is. I feel a bit croaky tonight, but I've got a bit of a dry mouth. Been really thirsty today. So yeah, all 5 nails, well, all 4 that I've tipped. This one I'm just removing because this has still got acrylic on. I left it because my pinky fingers don't really tend to grow, and when they've got a nice little bit of length like that, I like to keep them. Not always if there's a crack or anything like that, or it needs to be removed, then it needs to be removed. But so I'm just flicking my 180 over the lifted acrylic. On my thumb there was just a bit of acrylic that I'd left from removal. So I just take my 180, and what I'll do sometimes is I'll tickle the area back and forth. You don't get any burn from this, no heat or anything, no damage or anything like that, because it's feather-like tickling. So this is my incandescent shine acid bonder. I love this stuff, it's really good for me. So just on the natural nail, don't need to put it on tip or acrylic. And I know I'm talking a lot through this, guys, but I really do want to explain to you what I'm doing, because I have sped it up as well, so you can't probably see as good. So I have burped my brush, and I have, straight after bonding, I'm coming in with Simple Clarity and placing my thin layer. This is so that I have something to file back to when I redesign. I don't always just do infills on myself. I usually just do a redesign every single time. This also stops any staining on the natural nail. So you can see there just how thin I actually do that. It's very, very thin. So I finished the other nails off camera. And this is what they look like after filling, guys. So